I did something wrong. I did something bad. And I know what you guys are thinking. Sloppy, you're so handsome. You're so beautiful. You're so attractive in that penguin skin. There's no way you did anything bad. Well, I'm sorry, guys. I had a whole episode recorded for today. It is Wednesday morning. I went to go upload it and realized that last night when I was cleaning out my hard drive, I completely wiped it. So, that's cool. Yeah, I was going to come record, another day's episode this morning. Sometimes I like to get ahead. You guys know that doesn't happen often. But occasionally, I like to, pre-prep. And, yeah, so that's fun. That shows me for having a tiny hard drive. Yeah. Yeah. Games, man, they take up so much room, and then the videos take up room, and I find myself in a constant battle of cleaning and deleting. And then, you have those games that you bought when they went on sale, and you download it, and they sit there, and you're like, I should delete you because I haven't played you, and I probably won't. But you just can't bring yourself to do it. Yeah, so anyway, this is an ice farm I have. Super primitive. I sort of widened it out because I need a bunch of ice, if that wasn't obvious. So ice actually has this cool thing where it has to grow next to a real block. That's why these blocks are in the water. So for ice to form, it has to be next to a block. You can see they're all next to blocks here. So that's sort of how ice works if you were unaware. I don't know. It's not really that important. I was over here collecting ice, and that's where I am right now. You have to be high up, like a cold biome. If it has snow, it can have ice. You know what I mean? Anywho, I hooked it up to the nether, so that's a lot of fun. Anyway, I need a couple stacks of ice, and then I'll meet you guys back over at our base. And you know what? I'm gonna put out a video today. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do, but we're going to put out a video today because I am dedicated to this new schedule I have, which is to stick to my schedule. So there you go. There you go. All right, you know what? We're going to take the portal home together because why wouldn't we? This is actually a pretty good farm. If you're just like chilling, sometimes when I'm at work, I just leave Minecraft open because, I don't know. Sometimes I'm basically just a terrible employee at work, but, it's pretty quick, actually. This took me about 5-10 minutes. So yeah, we've got it hooked up in the nether, which we have to deal with at some point. It's a hideous place right now. There's absolutely no structure or anything to it. It is just awful at the moment, so that's probably something we should look at in the near future. But, last time, the episode that went missing, the mysterious missing episode, I suppose I can call it, we, used our XP farm a lot. We have a little zombie spawner farm, and it led to me discussing how I really want to use these blaze spawners. You can see we're activating both of them standing in the middle here. I really want to use both these and make some sort of XP farm. I just haven't quite figured out how to do that yet. I sort of want to have a plan before I just attack it. But I spent a lot of time enchanting and trading and doing all these sorts of things in this missing episode. Because I do want to have better armor, have better stuff, I feel as though we've been playing the game for a while, and, it's not great, our equipment and things. It's not the best, so I spent some time doing that. And actually, this is the little room I decided to put everything in. If we go down here, this is sort of supposed to be a secret room that I kind of wanted to... I called it my explorer's room, I believe. I kind of wanted to be able to just drop down here, have these to-go kits, just grab all this stuff and go adventuring, because I do need to do a bunch of adventuring. And it's something that whenever I'm going, I sort of always forget where a bed actually is, a bucket of water, I just forget that stuff. So I wanted this room down here to sort of be able to come down and just be able to grab stuff quickly. Eventually, these to-go kits, the torches are supposed to be an ender chest. But yeah, I just wanted to be able to come down here and quickly grab stuff. I also did a couple nice pieces of diamond armor. You can see these are pretty swanky. Pretty swanky. And yeah, so it's sort of an armory. They all have pretty good stuff on them. It's sort of like an armory. And I repaired all my tools. But yeah, this room I think is going to be super handy. I also kind of wanted to do these secret tunnels all around sort of underground. So this one comes right up into our storage room. Yep. So that's kind of the idea of what I was doing last episode. It was basically a lot of enchanting. You know, this actually took a little bit of time to dig out. But it was a lot of bouncing back and forth, trying to do enchanting, that sort of stuff. Make some armor. And that was the lost episode, which I now realize was 20 minutes long, and I just summarized in like 2 seconds. So probably wasn't for the best. Probably wasn't the best episode. Anyway, I also made a map of our area, which I'm really happy with. I accidentally made one extra. So this is our area. You can see there's me. I just put it up on this wall because I didn't really have anywhere else to put it. There's our tree farm. You know, you can see our exterior wall. It looks really good. I'm really happy with how this looks. It's pretty cool to see sort of the area like this. But what do I want to do today in this missing episode, post episode? I'm sorry. My mind is frazzled. I think what I want to do is actually work a little bit on this area. Not so much the area I'm looking at, because I think this area looks really nice. What I want to do is work over here. And one thing I really want to do is get a pathway up to the top, get a little gate on this area. I just kind of want to finish off like from here across to here and just sort of have it done, dusted, looking good. You know, I think that's big in this village, you know, as I've started to do touches like this, you know, these border walls, this area over here. I want to start putting the finishing touches on this place as I'm building, you know, so we don't have to go back and sort of terraform massive chunks. I want to do small little sections together. And yeah, I want to get this area done, which I think is going to look really good. We need an entryway, sort of a more efficient entryway, a better looking, I don't know why I keep saying efficient, a better looking entryway to sort of where we're storing our villagers. I want a pathway to get up to the top where we're going to have something eventually. And yeah, some sort of gateway. I went and mowed down a ton of leaves so we can start trying to hide torches, add some leavery. There's a swamp just over that way. When I was doing these maps, I actually went exploring quite a bit. Sort of the area immediately around us. That direction... No. That direction, we have dark oak forest. That direction, we have some swamps, but no witch hut, which is unfortunate. That direction is spawn, so it's basically desert, and then fields, and then spawn. I have to go that direction, and that direction's ocean. Our end portal is sort of over there. I realize I'm zooming in on nothing. But, yeah, I do really need to go, like, really exploring. I need to find a jungle, a mesa, all sorts of things, which is part of the inspiration for this little to-go room. Anywho, I'm going to stop talking because I am just going off right now. I'm going to get some work done in this area, and hopefully we have some pretty interesting stuff. I only have about half the time to record today as normal because I have to render this up. But I think we can get some good work done. I have a bit of a vision for sort of this entryway. I think it'll be pretty neat. Alright, got some building done. Got my water streams up to the top-ish. Yeah, if you use kelp, you can create water sources really easily, so you can make these bubble vaders like nothing, which is nice. I need to move this redstone, though. I think I might just get rid of it. Yeah, I had all these lights to make sure my mob farm was working. This mob farm breaks just non-stop. If you load and unload the area, it just stops completely, which is, you know, not great. We're going to have to figure out some sort of other clock variation because it just doesn't work. And we're going to have to make this a little bit taller, which, yeah, we can just knock this all out. We can knock this all out. I actually have, like, 0 space in my inventory, though, so I should probably be, you know, just a little bit careful. Yeah, I'm not sure what we're going to do exactly with the top of this mountain, But something, you know, something is going to be up here and stuff. Because I love this, you know, I love this vantage point. I also think once we get an elytra, this will be awesome to, like, fly places. You know, you come in through this portal and you can just launch off. That could be really cool. But, yeah, I'll clean up this area, finish out this bubble vader has to go slightly further. Yeah. It's looking good, though. If we go down, why wouldn't I just take what I just showed you guys I was working on? Bloop. If we go down, this is, I've got a general shape, I think, for this. It's not quite as tall as what I was picturing. I think I might make it one taller. But I think it'll work pretty well. It might actually have to be a few taller to really fit in there. But I kind of am going to connect it. I want to redo that wall up there into something a little bit nicer. We'll probably flatten out that area up there. I don't really like this little bump. But we're going to make this a little bit taller. I like the shape of it, though. Also, I think I'm going to make it one wider on that side. Yeah. I'm going to finish that up. I kind of want to start using blocks that aren't acacia in it as well. We're going to mix in some blocks. I really want sort of the look of sort of a portcullis, like an old school medieval style gate, probably using some fences. You know, something like that, without the bookshelves, of course. I think that would look really good in this area. We may end up terraforming a bit more of this mountain, too. Just, I do want to keep it a little bit natural, but it is sort of strange looking in general. I don't know. We're going to have to redo a bunch of it anyway, because we've got this sort of awkward entrance up here that goes to where the mob collection stuff is. Then we got an entrance down here that's this, you know, supposed to be temporary trading hall. So there's a lot of stuff in flux over here. You know, that happens. Oh boy. I don't know if I like this. I'm having a lot of trouble designing a gate. That one looks good. And it happens way too frequently. One that looks good. And two that... one that looks good and two that actually functions. So here's sort of my latest iteration. Something like that. I really like the look of the cobble. I really like the look of the cobble, but we do need to get some actual fences in there at some point, I think. I don't know how to deal with this. I did a little bit more of the pathway. I'm waiting for some grass to grow. I also finished up sort of this entryway. Just sort of roughed it up a little to be able to go right up. So that's... Oh, I never finished it. Oh, that's embarrassing. Okay. Be much quicker just to go this direction. Yeah, we need to finish that. Whoops. Oh well, not a big deal at the moment. But yeah, I finished up this room. It's really nice. I also have been sort of roughing up this wall. Trying to hide some of the torches. Trying to do it mostly by slabbing. But yeah, I think I'm going to bring over some leaves and such. I'm going to keep work on this. It's just not quite there yet. I'm not entirely sure how to maneuver it. Maybe what we could do... I just had an idea. It's a little bit probably wrong. We could sort of have this go, you know, basically all the way across, and then do sort of a doorway in the middle section. Yeah, that could be an idea, is have this doorway sort of in that section. I'm going to build up the other wall so we can sort of see how much room we have to play with. That could work. It does look good with the cobble. I really like the cobble fences in that section. This is where I ended up. Yeah, I'm not sure. I took away this doorway here and just sort of covered up the mountain, which I think looks alright. We never turned back on that connected grass, did we? Yeah, I sort of took this away right here, which I think is going to look pretty good eventually. We'll probably put a tree or something like right here. We have plenty of room for like a pretty decent sized build right here, which I think will end up being The access point for all of our trading stuff will probably be right here. Yeah, I think that'll actually be pretty good. Some sort of big build nestled right here. Because we got like kind of a cool elevation. But we've got quite a bit of room, which will be nice because we can do a few like interesting things. I have a few ideas for this corner, I guess, is what I'm trying to get at. And that's never going to grow, is it? Ah, grass. Yeah, so we got a nice amount of room, but I was thinking it might be nice to have an actual build to sort of have all of our villager stuff in. Because right now the access point to actually get in and trade with these guys that come through the glass tube is on the top of this. So if we do it all sort of right here, it could be really neat. This is what I ended up with for the gate. It's not great. I think it has a little bit too much cobblestone wall. I think is probably my biggest issue with it. A little bit too much cobblestone wall, but I really like sort of the size of it. I kind of want to bring it over one this direction. I think that would actually look a lot better as if we stretched it out one further, which I think I'm going to do in just a second. Yeah, right now I've got a temporary entrance. If we go through the gate, I got a temporary entrance right here to... Who are you? Do you have anything good? Flame and loyalty. So, no. I gotta start getting rid of these villagers that don't have anything good. Yeah, I think we're gonna make it a little bit wider. That's my temporary entrance. I think it being just one wider would actually make a big difference here. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that real quick. But I really liked actually this without the entryway. I think it's a lot sort of smoother. I'm gonna go take away those lights. Yeah. Trying to get some torches down so that we don't get more mobs. Yeah, mobs in this area. The idea with this area is eventually to just let villagers wander free. And sort of, only the best ones sort of maintain... Like, the idea is eventually to have mobs just everywhere. Not mobs. Villagers wandering and have the best ones in storefronts and whatever. But, yeah, they just sort of wander. So we're trying to make this place safe, but this is one wider, which I think definitely looks better. Still not completely sold on it. I'm not entirely sure what I don't like about it, but there's something just I'm not super happy with it. It's pretty good, though. I'm, like, happy we took a stab at this today. This has basically been 2 episodes worth of stuff that, you know, with the mysterious missing episode, you know, that's a bummer. Just enough buckets? Yes. Yes. Yeah, the mysterious missing episode is definitely a little bit of a bummer that we, ooh, this is a little bit dark up here. A little bit of a bummer that we, kind of got knocked around with that. We didn't have as much time for today, but I'm happy we got some of this stuff in. I've been meaning to do a bunch of this, so, you know, getting it done is really great. It also sets us up nicely in the very near future here to start... we should really close that off. The very near future here to really start some interesting projects that I want to do regarding this mountain. But anyway, that's about it for me today. I'm out of time. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Sorry it was sort of disjointed and weird. Yeah, don't clean your hard drives, kids. No, do clean your... Just don't mess up when cleaning your hard drives, I guess is the lesson of today. But let me know what you think of this. If you have any tips for how I can make it look better, because I definitely want to improve it. I'd love to hear. I think we're going to fix this wall next time. I really want it to be straight across. Would be really nice. Anyway, let me know what you think in those comments down below. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe for more. All that jazz. And I will see you guys later. Ciao.